I'm living my best life. Yeah, yeah. I'm living my best life. Made a couple M's, you know. I said, I'm living my best life. I said, I'm living my best life.
What is up, my kings and queens? Thank you guys for coming back into another video. Today I'm doing another video on my experience for Audition for a Voice. Yes, your girl auditioned for the voice. I had signed up for the audition, I believe, like late April, and the audition date was in June. But it was in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank God for my auntie, she lives there, and I was like, yes. My audition date was the 16th of June at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't like waking up early, but for this I woke up really early. I was nervous, but then again I was like, girl, you do this all the time, so why are you getting nervous? Like, I literally get nervous every time I go sing, and people be like, how you do this for a living? How? And I'm just like, I don't know, it's just me. I get nervous every time I sing, every time. Yeah, the day finally got there. My auntie woke me up, I got dressed, got ready, put my makeup on, prepared myself to, sing. And yeah, we went there. One thing I could tell you guys, if your audition is at 7, you're not gonna audition at literally 7 o'clock. Like, no. You have to understand, they put a certain amount of people at 7, and then they'll put another certain amount of people at, like, later on time. Like, there was one at 7, which I attended, and then there was one at 3 in the afternoon. The 7 o'clock was so packed, and I was just like, holy Jesus, like, am I ever gonna audition? Like, when I got there, the line was literally around the whole building, and my auntie was like, girl, I'm finna leave you here, call me when the audition is done, because I'm not finna stand. And the thing about it, your family couldn't go inside the building with you. It was just the person who's auditioning, unless you're a minor, then the person who came with you that's older could go in. But me, I'm not a minor. So my auntie was like, you know what, you like this, so I'm gonna leave you here, I'm gonna go back home, go to sleep, call me when you're done. I was like, okay, that's fine. I met this lady, I forgot her name. I think her name was Sarah. I don't know. I think. Excuse me if I don't know. But I met this lady, and she was talking to me. I got to know her. She auditioned for The Voice before. She auditioned for American Idol. She auditioned for the X Factor. She auditioned for American Got Talent. I was just like, and why are you not famous? Like, we were talking most of the time, and the line was moving pretty fast. For the line to be long, it was moving pretty fast. We got inside the building around like 9. So we were just, walking in a circle, seeing other people, sing. You'll be surprised of how many people in this world I could sing, and that sounds so amazing. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to compete against all these people that could sing. Like, can I do it? Can I do it? Like, can I really do it? And yeah, I was talking to the lady. I was hearing like different people sing. They were singing gospel song. They were singing R&B, soul, rock, and I was just like, wow. And we went to this room, and there was like, they separated everybody in like different rows. There was like a group on this side, a group on that side, and I was like in the middle. So they had to get this side off first, then that side off first, and then we had to go in. Mind you, this was only just the security. And I'm just like, really? What time are we gonna sing? So, we find our line finally moved to get the checked for the security and all that. And then we went up the escalator, and then it was another room. But this room, this is where they had like the food, they had like music playing, they had the sign that says The Voice, they had different people, like securities and people that's checking you in, giving you a wristband, that, all that. And there was already a whole bunch of people sitting down, so we had to wait until those people got up and went into audition. Like, the people started finally getting up. It was so cool because like every row they'll get up, everybody was like, whoa, go ahead, good luck, getting so excited for them. I was just like, wow. We were still in line, and the line started moving. You know, they started getting each row by row. We were the second row, so then you know they finally cut. Like it was a rope thing that they cut us to walk into, you know, get our wristband, give the little ticket to check in. And it was like, okay, follow this lady to go sit down. So we sat down. We were just waiting. You know, it was like around 10-ish, going on to 11. We were still there. So around 12, that's when they finally called me. And it was like 10 of us. And then we went to a different room where it was like, it was already other people that was auditioning. And literally, I tell you, when I tell you, the voice is so strict on who they want. Yeah, if they want you, you get this paper. It's like a callback paper where like they schedule you for like the next day or next week. But since the thing about it, the voice, they schedule you for the next day because, you know, the following week they had to go to a different city to audition other people. So literally, we was there, sitting there, and literally one person came out and they had this, and I was just like, and how many people didn't went in that room and only one person came out? Like I could literally say, like, I was just like, I was scared because I was just like, okay, am I gonna get one? Like, even though yeah, I went on the X Factor and they gave me, you know, I got to the golden ticket, that don't mean I'm gonna do the same here. So, you know, it was our time to get up to go sing, and we sat in front of the door. And then like a man came out, and man was like, okay, this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna give me your wristband. They cut it off, they threw it away, and then we're gonna give you a ticket, and you guys gonna follow me in the room. So then a whole other group came out. Literally one person in that group had this red paper, this callback paper. And I was just like, okay, then she must be strict. She must know who she want, and that's it. You cannot convince her to do anything else. And it was our turn to go and sing. So it was 10 of us. And we went in the room and we sat down, and she was like, hi, my name is this, and okay, how this is gonna work, I'm gonna call your name, you're gonna say your name, your age, and you only have 45 seconds to sing. And when I do this, that's it. You're gonna cut it wherever you at. So I was like, oh Jesus. So, you know, she started calling everybody else, and it was so, like, the people there were singing so good, and I was just like, oh, all of us can make it, because all of us sound. She finally got to me. I was like the second to last person to sing. So I got up there and she was like, hi. I was like, hi. She was like, what's your name? I was like, Marie. How old are you? I'm like, I'm 19. She's like, what song are you singing? I said, I'm singing Listen by Beyonce. All right. She was like, got 45 seconds. Go on. I started singing this. She raised her hand. Boop. She stopped. Okay. She was like, sing another song. And I sung Mary. I can't get. I'm just like, okay. If she just called me and she made me sing 2 songs, yeah, I'm not making it. So then she's like, okay, thank you guys so much. Give yourself a round of applause. And then she was like, okay, if I call your name, please stay after. If I don't, good luck next time. She said my name, and everybody else had to go. And I was just like, I literally had this face. I was like, oh my gosh. And the lady that was with me, she sung too, and she didn't get picked. I was just like, what? Like, how? Like, you people are shit. And she was like, okay, Mary, stand in front of the X and, you know, tell me where you're from and what type of genre music you think you are. And I was like, I'm from Miami, Florida, and I think I'm in the hip-hop / gospel genre type. And she was like, okay, from the top of your head, sing a song. And I was like, I sung Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing. She was like, okay, sing another song. And I sung Hero by Mariah. I'm gonna give you this call back. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I literally was like, I'm going to the second round. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to the second round. In my mind, I'm just like, in my mind, I'm so happy. But like, the outside, I was just like, holy cow. Like, this could really happen for me. I went up to go get the paper. She was like, you know what, you did good, but when you audition for the second round, make sure you can hit these notes. I was just like, okay. So then I went to another room, and you know, they gave me the date and the time to come back, and it was the next day at 4:50 at a different location. It was like a indoor studio for 3 to 4 songs, 1 upbeat song, you know, the rest, and they all had to be I couldn't sing it a cappella. I couldn't sing no originals. I had to sing. As I got home, you know, I called my family. They were very excited. My mom was like, thank you, God, you know, I think this is your time. Like, I didn't really want to be too excited because I didn't want, like, for it to be like, okay, you got here, but no, next time. So then, you know, I kept myself calm. I was just like praying. I was just like, God, please, if this is meant for me, you know, things will go my way. The whole time I was there, I was just not auditioning. I was practicing the songs I was singing for the next day. So the next day I got there, my audition time was at 4:50. I hurry up, you know, ran to go buy something, a new outfit, because I didn't really have like professional, because you know they tell you come dressed as if you were at the actual show, and you know. So I went to buy something, bought a whole new outfit. Got there, you know, by the time I got back home it was like 3 something and my audition was at 4:50. And I was just like, okay. Ooh, we got there around like 4:50, literally 4:50. We got there, and the man in the front was like, what's your name? I was like, Marie. He was like, why are you late? I was like, I live far. He was like, you know what, you can't, that can't be an excuse. If you're gonna audition for this, you gotta be early. I was like, I know. He was like, look at me, because he could tell I was shaking, because my hand was like this, and he was like, look at me. So you're gonna do the room where they, you know, they sign you in and all that. And then she was like, go to the next room and sit and wait till they call your name. I literally sat there for 5 seconds, and they was like, Marie. I was like, I'm here. And she's like, okay, come with me, you're next. I was like, what? I just got here. She's like, yeah, it's pretty fast, because even though like the first audition it was like 1,000 people, like literally almost 1,000 people there, literally 100 people will make it out of that whole 1,000. And it's gonna go by this, because you know the other judges, because the thing about it, in the second round it's not one judge, it's like 3 or 4 of them, and it's different producers, and they're looking at you like, okay, you know, it's different minds that's there, so it's not one mind that's just gonna be like, oh yeah, she could sing, so let me send her to the second round. No, it's 4 of them, and it's just like, okay, can she sing? Oh, maybe she could sing. Like there's different people. And the first girl that was before me, she got like, she's going to The Voice like as we speak. So yeah, it was my turn. I went in there, and the man was like, hi. I was like, hi. Like, because the thing about it, when I get nervous, I sound so like a little kid, and I'm just like, hi, yeah, like, okay. Like, I was so nervous. There was a camera there. He was like, okay, stand in front of the X. You know, he gave me the mic. He was like, okay, the camera's right there. Smile, please. He was like, sing as if you were at the actual show and you wanted the judge to turn their seats for you. So he was like, okay, say your name, how old are you, where you're from, and what song you're singing. I was like, I'm Marie. I'm Marie. I'm 19. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm singing "Listen" by Beyonce. He was like, okay. He was like, sing. You know, I started singing. Boom, boom, boom. They cut me off towards like the last part of the song. They started clapping. They was like, wow, you have an amazing voice. And then he started saying some other stuff. Like, when he started saying some other stuff, I knew I was not gonna make it towards. He was like, thank you for coming, but you know, better luck next time. We'll keep you in our, you know. I guess they kept the video just in case they have another audition. Like when he was like, oh, we're not, but thank you. When he was like, thank you, but, that's when I know, like, yeah, I'm not getting past this round. Like, I got so sad. And then I was like, thank you so much for the opportunity. Like, even though I didn't make it, but, you know, I'm proud of myself because I still made it to the second round. And it was another girl that was there. And the fact that she hugged me, that's what made me cry. She didn't make it. She saw me, like, A1, and I was just like, damn, like they're really strict. My auntie was waiting for me outside. I went in the car, and then she was like, you didn't make it? I was like, no. She was like, you know, better luck next time. She was like, oh, you're crying? She was like, why? Like, I was like, because I really wanted this. Like, you know, this was my dream. Like I have nothing else. Like, I have nowhere else to go. Like, this is what I really wanted. She's like, you know, you're amazing. You're an amazing singer. Like, just because one person tells you no, that doesn't mean you can stop right there. The whole day, I was so sad. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Like, I was just in the room, like, God, like, I really want to forget this. Maybe it's not for me, because, you know, like, this is my second time doing this, and I'm not getting no time. I'm still gonna, like, put out videos of me singing, you know, do other things so I can get myself out there. Like, I can't just expect me to get out there and, you know, I'm not putting out my work. I'm not showing other people, like, I can sing. Like, I have to do that. And, you know, that's why I love it for my audition. Now, I was very proud of myself because I really stepped out of my comfort zone and, you know, went and did it, like, on my own. Like, on my own. And I was very proud of myself, and I'm thankful. I'm really thankful because I had the opportunity to do that, to go and audition for The Voice. Like, not a lot of people would want to do it, Like, there are people that agree with myself for that. Like, I'm really proud of myself. But thank you guys so much for, you know, coming back and seeing another video. I love you guys. Bye. I'm like, Chief, keep me Rafiki, who been lying, king to you. Don't lie.
Philomena, I said I know Mina.